What is going on, everybody? Welcome to an exciting. Let me turn this music down a little bit. Welcome to an exciting night here. This is my very first stream here on YouTube. I would like to welcome anybody that wants to come in and take a gander at what we're going to be doing tonight. I have some serious plans of doing a farm build on a map. The other night I watched three of my favorite YouTubers do a farm build off. I won't say their names because I don't have their permission, but you guys probably know who they are. We are going to go there, build up a farm. I'm going to give myself a $12 million budget to build a farm, and hopefully maybe we can get started on doing a little bit of farming tonight. If not, the next stream we'll go into farming. Just to give you a little background about me, my name is Max. I started up Bonehead Inc. about 5 years ago. It is a independent business of mine and a fishing team. What we do is we fish in tournaments, and I also last August, I do believe it was, I started up Boathead Inc. finishing services. So what we do is pretty much go around and do some finish work for contractors and on yards. With all that being said, I'm doing all this as a hobby. I don't think that I'm going to get famous, and I don't think I'm going to get rich, but if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh well. So with that being said, oh yeah, and by the way, you gotta excuse the mess in the background. We're doing some rearranging and some painting here at the house, so just kind of look the other way. With that being said, the map that I'm going to use will be County Line, just like the guys did the other night. Here's kind of the overlay of the map if you guys haven't seen it yet. Got a couple sell points and everything else. Looks like it's got some good decent sized fields on it and everything else. What we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through how I basically, when I come to a map, and how I evaluate what I'm going to do, if I'm going to use what they give you to use, or if I'm just going to go from scratch and go from the ground up. So with that in mind, I did start this off in new farmer mode. So we do have a little bit of stuff, but there is no equipment that's for you or anything else like that. You gotta purchase all that. That is why I'm gonna go with a $12 million budget on building this farm up. Probably won't be as good as the other guys that have done it in the past, but we're gonna give it a best shot, and we're gonna put a little bonehead spin on it. So as you see, I got the map up right now, and we'll switch right over to the gameplay. Give you a bigger view of it. So right here we got all the fields. We go down here and click on the farm landscape to us. It looks like they're giving us fields 10, 11, and this little patch right in here. I don't know if I really want to utilize the stuff. We're going to drive down and take a look at it and see what it looks like. Maybe go scout out. Looking around the map, I see in some locations, I kind of like this area right here, 12. I know a lot of people don't like building their farms on the edge of the map, but it's kind of popping out to me as a good little area. It looks like we got a good little grass patch and stuff like that. Some of the things to look at too when I'm first starting off is, first thing is location of the farm. Second thing would be how can I make money fast? I know farming isn't a fast thing, but that's what I look at. Is there a lot of grass fields? Is there a lot of timber area? Is there silage sell points? Is there a sawmill on the map? I look at it to see where I'm going to make the most money. And then 3 is animals. If I want to add animals, or if I'm just going to do straight grain and row crops. So we're going to switch over here and we're going to look at wood. Looks like we can sell all wheat, barley, oat, canola, sorghum, grapes, and all that stuff. Don't look like we can sell grapes. No grapes, no olives. We can do sunflowers, soybeans, yep, wheat. Everything looks pretty good on your normal stuff. Potatoes, sugar beets. Can't do cotton. And you can sell sugar cane. Eggs. So chickens would have to, if we're going to do chickens for eggs, we'll have to do, put in a sell point for eggs. Looks like wool, same thing. So sheep, cows, milk, no. Doesn't look like there's a sawmill on the map, so we might have to add one of them. Looks like we got a place to sell silage. That's a good thing. Everything's at this animal dealer, so I'm going to go ahead and mark the animal dealer because I want to make sure that we can. Oh, I need to go in and set up the settings. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, go up here to that, and I'm going to mark the animal dealer because I want to make sure that we can sell different items and different things of such sorts. Because sometimes it'll say on there that the one location you can do it and you can't. I'm going to get a drink here. So I'm going to use the webcam some of the time, and some of the time when I'm doing some designing and building, I'm going to probably shut the webcam off for a little bit and then turn it back on. But that's my game plan as we're starting off at. Doesn't look like there's much spots for production stuff. No, not at all. So we might have to figure out something about putting in for sell points for our basic production items and things of that nature, or we just might just go ahead and just have a normal farm and raise crops instead of other things and sell it off that way. You don't start out, like I said, you don't start off with any vehicles. I went ahead and bought a truck. If you guys have been following my streams, you guys have noticed that I do have a certain truck that I have in almost every one of my pictures. Well, I have that on this map because it's like my favorite truck of the game. As you see, we have no loans. Right now we only have 91,000. We have no animals. There is some contracts, so there might be a possibility there that we can make some money off contracts, and we might do that. No production areas yet. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the settings. I'm going to shut off the autosave, and we're going to name this New Bonehead. New Bonehead Farm. Autosave's turned off. Timescale, I got it on 0.5 right now. Economic difficulty, we're going to leave it on easy. I'm going to shut the traffic off because cars and me don't get along very well. Seasonal growth, we're going to leave it on. We're going to have them in one day. So what that means is for every day in gameplay is actually 30 days in a month. So we'll be going, and we start off in August. So when I go to sleep at the end of the day, next day will be September. I'm gonna turn snow off. Crop destruction, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, and I'll explain that to you later. Periodic plowing, I'm gonna turn on. Field stones, I'm gonna leave on. Lineman, I'm required on. Weeds, I'm just gonna shut them off because right now in FS22, I've seen many things. I don't do much with weeds, but I've seen many things where it's just a nuisance and everything else, and I don't really want to deal with that. We'll leave the dirt on normal. Automatic engine start on. Stop and go braking on. Trailer fill limit off. Fuel usage would be low. All my workers, which I hardly ever hire workers to help me out unless I'm doing really big fields. We'll turn them all off on buying fuel, seeds, fertilizer, slurry, and manure. We'll go down here to the other settings. Help window, we'll leave that on. Colorblind mode, we're not going to worry about that. Field info, I'm going to leave on. Money units is going to be in dollar, measuring units miles, temperature unit Celsius, and area unit is acres. Radio, I'm not going to mess with that. I'm not going to mess with input controls. I am going to, gear shift mode is going to be an automatic. And that should be pretty much it of all of the basic settings. So we'll come back up here to the map. Once again, like I said, I want to check out field 12. Okay, so here's where that farm supply is. So I wouldn't be too far from a farm if we were down here in field 12, this area down here. So let's just go ahead and hop into our truck, and I'm going to shut off of that. I will go over the mods that I'm using as we go. I do have probably 20 to 30 mods installed, and like I said, as we go, I'll explain them to you. I am doing a how-to series on all the mods that I do use on a regular basis on any new map build or any new farm that I start. So we'll hop in the old truck. This truck is just a phenomenal looking truck. I like it. I don't know, I'm kind of an old-fashioned type of guy, and I really like that. I'm going to change my map so I can kind of get a little better view. I'm going to change it to a square. Actually, I'm going to blow her all the way out about that. So we're wanting to go down there to field 12 area. Actually, we're going to go down here to field 10 and check out our farm first, the one that they give us. So I'm going to go ahead and shut the map off. I'll leave it small. And we'll drive through some grass. Out here onto the main road. The creator of this map did a phenomenal job on these roads. I live in rural Illinois, and I tell you what, these roads look just like the roads that we have around here. And what the biggest thing I was impressed with is there's a Casey's. So I can go get my morning biscuits and gravy and monsters, fill up if I need to right there. So it's kind of neat when they actually add name brand stuff in on a map. I really like that a lot. Don't mind my driving. Hence the name of the company. It's Bonehead Inc. We do a bunch of bonehead things sometimes on this server. I do have a couple other friends that do play with me on this. So every once in a while you'll see them coming. But see how they added all that tar on there? That just looks cool. These roads haven't been drove on too much, but we're going to change that. Some grass growing up. So we're going to come down here. I think my turn, I missed it. I might have. No. There's the farm over there, I think. Yeah. So we'll just drive down here and turn, make a right. And that should shoot us right over to the farm. Well, look at this right here. This is kind of cool. An old rustic gas station. Looks pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and take a right here. And we're going on Haybell Road here. We'll drive down here. I think the farm that we were supposed to get in the beginning is right up here off to the right. But I feel that this map is probably one of the better ones that I've seen so far. I am a big Alien Gym fan, so I have been playing a lot on No Man's Land. I have a farm probably with over 100 hours on it so far. And we can put as many hours on this farm here. But this is the farm that you start off with. You got a house, but there's no sleep points. You can't go into the house. But the sheds over here you can. And these sheds are pretty nice looking sheds. We'll get out and we'll take a gander at them. They left the door open for us here. Nice big open area, nice little work spot. Don't see no repair icons in there. Nice little storage area for your stuff. This must be the office right here. The doors are all opening. If I can get in there. There we go. Got a couch, coffee pot, desk lamp, a couple chairs. So this would be the farm office. I really like how it's set up, but it's just not my style of play. We'll drive around and see what else they got. They got another barn or machine shed down this way. Looks like they got a fuel tank sitting out there. And there looks like there's a outside chicken coop. We'll drive down here. I think there's some more buildings down this way that belongs to this farm. I don't see no silos in here. Got a one storage shed there and another one there. Okay, so I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really feeling this one that much. So let's head down into the other field that I wanted to look at and look at that area. What I'm basically kind of looking for is a semi-flat area. If I have to do some landscaping, that's fine with me. But I want a semi-flat area, probably without no fences, because I don't know if we can take the fences off. I think we can drive just straight across here. Yeah, we can. So right here is where we're going to go down to, is field 12 is our next spot that I looked at. So we're going to go down here. Like I was saying, I look for your basic, characteristics of a good little area. A lot of space. Semi-flat. I don't mind doing a little bit of landscaping. I don't want to take and make mountains or anything like that. But I do not see any like real flat spots other than where we were just at. So we come down here, and right in front of us is the grass pasture area, which looks like it has a little bit of an incline on it. That ain't too bad. We can drive up that. But then it kind of looks like we kind of got a nice little flat toe area. And we'd have to do some filling in landscaping. Got a deer stand already up out here so I can hunt some deer. Looks like we already got a field ready to harvest with a bunch of weeds in it. So I think this is going to be home. Well, we're going to build our new farm at. And see how it goes. We might take and leave that the way it is. Hold on here, I got a message. We'll leave that the way it is and see how it goes from there. We might take and put a road coming down this way to take us up into the farm. Maybe leave them trees, maybe take them out later. Connect into this road. Alright, I want to go over and check out this farm supply place. They said that there's farm supply. Where that green marker is, that I can sell off silage and stuff. I just want to make sure that there's sell points there and stuff like that. Uh-oh. R&R Horse Ranch. That's kind of cool. I just like a lot of good pluses about this map, Not too far of a drive either, and it looks like there's a main road right over there. Well, I see hay bales and stuff, so I'll go ahead and turn in there. And I see a sell point, so there's a sell point right there. This isn't bad. Look at this. I kind of like that. I don't know if I know. Horses ain't moving too much. Take in mind this map still is in beta stage, so there will be little twerks and little things like that. But I'm sure once it gets everything figured out, the modder does, this map will be good. So I think we are going to go and ahead and build on 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add 12 million. The old fisherman's place. Huh. That's kind of cool. Actually, you know, some of this land down here looks pretty good. I don't really want to take out a field though. Take from a field. I'd rather take from a grass pasture and go that route. Excuse me for a second here. All this talking making my throat a little dry. So we'll go up here. To where we picked out. And we'll start the process of building the farm. So I've already ruled that livestock, in order to have livestock, we're going to probably have to come up with some sell points for livestock. We can do grass and make sides bells and go sell them off. We can sell grass off. We can sell any type of bales, which the key things on most maps that I've seen is that you can take and sell silage bales, are a really good source of money. Silage, really good source of money. You can sell wood, usually if there's a sawmill, which unfortunately on this map there is no sawmill, so we won't be able to sell them off. But I do have something that I can add to the game so we can have a multi sell point. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the old F12 button. Going to go in here and we are going to add 12 million. So there we go. Got 12 million added. Now I'm going to go ahead and back the truck up out of the way because we are going to do some flattening up on the top here. I'd like to say, if you can come in and check this video out, go ahead and hit the like for me if you like what you see. If you like my content, go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you do hit the subscribe, make sure you hit that little bell so you know when I post something, it'll pop up and you can go check it out as soon as you can. And I greatly appreciate the likes and the follows and everything else. So let's get to building the farm. I am going to go ahead and shut the webcam off while I'm doing the land forming and everything else. Once I get that all done, we'll come back. I'll turn the webcam back on, and we will go back from there. So I have the webcam shut off. Excuse me. The webcam shut off. Like I said, I'll bring it back on here in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the little map down here at the bottom of the screen. And what we are going to do now is we are going to take and do some good old landscaping. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on level. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to find one. Oh yeah, I gotta buy the land first. So, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go into our map. Since they gave us this stuff up here, where's that? There it is. This area here, I'm gonna go ahead and sell all that off. Don't want it, don't need it. I'll start my own area up down south there. We'll go ahead and sell off. We're gonna get 135 for that one. So yes. So 10 off, 233. And this area here, another 2. Wow, we got over $500,000 there. Pretty close to $750,000. So I believe that is all the area that we own. So now I am going to buy this area down here. So we'll buy that. Yes. And we'll buy that for right now. So we'll start off them two little patches of land there. I thought I sold that. Nope, didn't. So now I did. Now I will. Why won't it let me sell it? So you cannot sell this land while you still own placeable objects on it. You have to sell these objects first. Okay, so we'll go over and sell off what we have, which I'm thinking it's probably the chicken coop. I don't think we can sell the buildings. We'll run over there real quick. And we'll sell them off. Now, the reason why I shut my webcam off for a little bit is because it kind of takes up a little bit of area. And I kind of like seeing the whole area when I'm landscaping. I'll turn it back on when we're not landscaping anymore. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. Looks like we got 2 people watching already. That's pretty good. And I got 1 like. Thank you for the like. I don't know why my alarm didn't go off. That's alright. Whoops. Not supposed to do that. I am just blown away by, I don't know, I picked out a couple good maps that have been pretty good. I did watch one of my favorite YouTubers. Now, I believe it was an FS19. He played on this map quite a bit, and he said it was one of his favorites in one of his streams the other day. So I decided to download it and check it out. So now what we're going to do, we're going to click on demolish, and we're going to find whatever it is that we need to sell so we can sell this piece of land. Which, like I said, I think, well, not the chicken coop, not that. I don't know what it could be. No, not that. Dogger? No. The house? No. Well, there's something here. No. Ah, there it is. The shed. We'll sell the shed off. Well, we'll make sure there's nothing else, none of these fences, no. Pretty sure that was only one thing on there. Yep, well, looks like about it. So let's see if we can sell that chunk of land off now. Farmland. Hit sell. Yep. There it is. Now we do not own that land up there anymore. I'm probably more than likely, I'll probably try buying 6 and 13 also. Fill in for the missing fields up here. So now, let's jump back in the truck. We'll head back down to our area. And we'll start building. I know I didn't get this person's permission, but watch this video today, 4B Gaming. He does a really good job with landscaping and building, and just his creative mind just kind of blew me away today. So if you get a chance to check out any of his stuff, go ahead and check it out. Hopefully he doesn't get upset from me telling you guys to go check him out. So head down here. It looks like we got a grain sell point right across the road. I wonder if it has a sell point in there. Yep, sure does. So we just go right across the road and sell our grain. Might not even have to put an elevator up. But like I said, we'll probably come up through here and then kind of veer off. Have like a little loop-de-loo driveway. So I'm going to look for, like I said, a nice flat spot. I'm going to park the truck in the field. And this is why I turn off crop destruction. Because I drive into the fields quite a bit. So we'll go into landscaping mode here. And we will go to flatten, or level now. It'll be on level. Got my circle there. I like using the square, and we'll make it as big as we can. So now what I'm going to do is the area that I want to base it off of is going to be right here. So what we're going to do is just kind of slowly drag our thing across and see how much of it raises up. If it raises it up some, that's fine. Don't remember not to let your finger off, because you might get two different textures. So we'll come up in through here up to the next one. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to raise it out a little bit so I can see more. And we'll come in like so. Like I said, we'll raise her all the way up, make sure it's nice and level here. And I'll pull out the circle to get closer into the field there. I'm not going to mess with the tree area too much because I like the tree area. But you got to kind of do this slowly if you got a lot to fill in. Just go over it slowly. And what we'll do is we'll just make ourselves a nice big pad up here to build on, build a farm. I do have a mod that allows me to landscape without it costing me an arm and a leg. I don't know if you guys have noticed, there ain't no money going away for this landscaping right now. Which, take and butt it right up to that edge of the map there, the best we can. Like I said, sometimes you gotta let it sit over it a little bit. Don't want to mess with that tree line too much. And we'll just keep going down this way a little ways until we get a nice little area established. The landscaping and painting and everything else is what kind of takes along forever. But I kind of have a plan what I want to do on this one. Looks like we're looking pretty good here. I always like having a vehicle purchase when I do my landscaping, because I like to make sure that I hadn't missed anything, so I'll drive my vehicle over it. Now, if you stare at this long enough, it'll look like you. It'll look the same to you. So, if we have to, we'll cut some trees out of the way. Don't want to get too far down here because it does start to see the buildup we have to do right there. That kind of looks funky, if you ask me. So there's that. We'll do one more strip up. And we'll put some decorative stuff there so no one will notice that. And I'll smooth it out a little bit. But we should be flattening out pretty decent right here at these trees. And I'm going to come up and cut these trees out. So, I think we got a pretty good area. I see some spots that we need to smooth out a little bit. There. Pretty good. Looks like we got enough space to build on. Might have to add a little more later on. This here I'll have to smooth out because I'm going to Need to put a road in right there, I think. Looking pretty good though so far. I'm gonna fix this one little corner right here. Like so. I think we got a nice little area. Alright, so now we'll get in the truck and we'll drive down there and see how good this all is. Looks like we need to work with some smoothing. But other than that, she's pretty flat. Transition there. We'll fix that. I think if we go out a little bit further, so let's pull out the old chainsaw. We'll get rid of them trees right there. I'm just going to eliminate them. Oh, gotta buy a chainsaw first. So we'll go with the old Stihl. Nothing runs like Stihl. Pull out the old Stihl. There we go. We'll go up here and we'll cut down some trees. Using the Lumberjack mod. I did put out a video today on Lumberjack mod. You can go up and eliminate trees just by touching them, like if you had the T-Rex. Come over here. Like I said, we'll just... Oh, there it is. There's the hit point. Kind of weird growing tree. Never seen one quite. There's another one. I wonder if I did that. The landscaping mod. Might have. I don't think I got up too far into these trees though. It's alright, we'll eliminate them. Alright, so now we got them trees out of the way. I'm going to go ahead level off this area here. It looks like it needs to be done up. So we'll go back into our landscaping mod. Flatten or level. Switch over square. Make big. So I know this area is good right here. I'm gonna come up into here and we'll just shrink that down as best as we can through here, which it might not let us because it's close to the map, end of the map. So where my truck's sitting, I won't be able to do much with. But I don't think it was too bad right there. And we'll get right up here. I don't want to get too close to that road. As you see, we got her almost all the way flattened down through there. Raise that up. Anyway, we'll have an entrance into this side of the farm too. We should have a nice little building area for our farm. It looks like it's sinking down quite a bit right there. That's fine. So now we got this whole little chunk of land. And if I want to, our livestock can go, if we decide to do livestock, we could go over here in this area. We own this little patch right here. So I'm not going to do anything with that right now. I'm going to see if I can't fix this a little bit better. Don't like how that is. Let's switch it over to circle. Maybe shrink it down a little bit. There we go. Make the edges a little smoother. I think we got her all smoothed out. We'll make sure go over it all. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and soften it. Make my circle as big as I can. I'm just going to soften around the edges just a touch. Don't want it looking like we just dumped a bunch of dirt and threw some grass on top of it. Pretty much what we kind of did though. Soften her out a little bit. Go just like so. Soften this out. Doesn't look too bad. Come up here, soften all this out. I can't get too close there. I'm gonna shrink it back down a little bit. Looks pretty good there. Looking really good. Here. There we go. Alright, so now we got that whole area. We'll double check it with our pickup. Oh, looks like we got a little raise right there. Pickup was sitting, we're gonna have to fix it anyway, so we'll come through. Yeah, pretty good do it right there. Yeah, you're not gonna get it all the way perfect, but you can smoothen her out quite a bit. See, she's not too bad through here. You're not seeing the truck jumping a lot, but you are gonna see one right here. It didn't jump as much as I thought it would. Through here, where the truck was sitting, see that? So, I'll leave my truck. Oop, there's a big one right there. Good thing about using a vehicle, you can kind of draw a circle around the areas that need with your tire tracks, and then come in and fix it. Come back and fix it. Well, that's just a trick of the trade. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. Back up here. And everything looks good that way. Let's see how it is close to the edge here. I kind of like that little dip. Get down. That could be a roadway if I wanted it to be. More likely I'll probably put some rock or flour right there. It looks like we only got them little spots right over there to fix. So, back in there. I'm going to level it out first. Come here. As you notice, my circles are gone now. So we'll see how it levels out right there. Nice. Working out pretty good. Kind of lets you know where the roughness was. We'll do the same up through here. There's a couple little rough spots. Not bad ones though. And that should be about it. So now what we'll do is we'll go in and soften. And we'll just soften it all up here. Make sure any rough edges are gone, stuff like that. I do like how the edge turned out there. So now we'll go back into our truck and make sure everything's soft, and then we'll start placing stuff that we need to get started forming. Alright, so back in our truck, we'll check over this area. If you look at it, it's kind of bumpy, but it doesn't look too bad. They're not too shabby. Okay, so I'm going to park the truck, go back over in the field. I'm going to still leave the webcam off for a little bit. I'll turn it back on here in a couple minutes. So now, I don't know how a lot of people do things, but this is how I do it. I think of the center point of the farm is going to be your bins. Or you can utilize a center point as being your house. Me personally, I look at what I'm going to be using the most, and my bins will be usually my center focal point. So we'll pull out the silos. I do have a couple mods added. I like the multi-fruit bins, so I can put different items in there. No, I don't really care for how you put the pull-in shed and stuff like that. But that's my opinion on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these multi-fruit bins here. You notice they're kind of big. That's fine with me. I'm going to put them back here by these trailers. Or these trees, sorry, not trailers. So right there will be my starting point of where my farm's going to be. So I know that I'm going to have a road coming in here. Which I've already said that around the edge of this is where my road is down into some of this stuff's going to be. So now I'm going to place a couple, another bin set that I like to use is under production. I like using the silage factory. That way I can make it small, kind of obsolete, and it can be put in out of the way. So we'll take and have that right about there. And now I will start putting in my machine sheds. And I have a set of sheds that I have picked out that I like. And we will go in the building. I do like these Lizard sheds. They are phenomenal. And I also do like the Hodge 5-bay garage and the Hodge workshop and that stuff. But I'm not going to use these. I might use the house, which if you've seen any of my videos from the Bonehead Inc. compound, I use this garage here and I use the house. I really like the house a lot. Didn't want to do that. So what I'm going to do now is, I know I got this whole open area here. So I am going to put in, and I got my idea that my road, we come back here, we'll have a road that comes off here, goes up through here, and goes back to to my house, which I'm going to put my house right here in this area. So let's find the house, which is this one, and it's going to load up, and I want a nice little view, so I am going to put the house kind of right here. Boom. So my house will go there, and now we'll start putting in sheds. And we got different types of sheds that I got a couple extra packs downloaded, and we got the base ones. Really, the base ones aren't bad. I don't mind them at all. I really like using these easy steel sheds a lot. I'm not going to use them today. I do utilize these a lot, the lizard ones. I can't remember what these are here. Oh, them are just regular machine sheds. I don't want to use them, I don't think. Cannot load item. Okay. So here we have these. I like the texture on these. Texture is really cool. So what I'm going to do, and I know we got, okay, so there's that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put one here for now. And then that will give me an area to drive out of that. And then what I like to do is I'm going to go ahead and put another one right here. And them are the 6 bays. So I can get 12 tractors and 12 tractors, or I can get a combination of 12 farm vehicles put into them machine sheds there. So now I want to get myself what I like to call combine barns and semi barns. So I like using the ones that came with the game. They have solar panels on them, so they give you a little bit more money income. But what I do here is they're drive-through ones, so I'll put one there, and I'll put another one right like so. So we have 2 of them right next to each other. Now I want to put in a tractor barn, which would be a 4 bay. So my tractor barn will go here. And the next thing I will put in will be a workshop. Now, if we're referring back to my videos, I did do a video on a workshop that I really like, and we will go, I think it's by OK Mods, one of my favorite YouTubers. Kind of pointing this one. I'm gonna set it right there for right now. Has a door that you can go all the way through to work on things with, pull your equipment in and stuff of that nature. What I'm also gonna do now, so I got for my equipment, so I accidentally placed one down. I got 2 barns for my equipment, 1 for my tractors. And now I don't want to put anything more around this area here where the house is at. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a very big backyard, but that's fine. We do have this spot right here that we could put some more things into. We have this area right here we could put something into, which I'm thinking I could put the road down here and kind of just landscape it up and come into the back side of this. So, since we are going to do some hay and straw, we're going to need hay storage. So I'm going to put one in for hay, and then I'm going to put another one in right here for straw. That gives us 200. We can store for 250 liters of each in there. A lot of people don't understand why I do that, but it doesn't take long to put 250 liters of straw and hay into them buildings. Now what I'm going to want is what I like to call a seed shed. So we will put a seed shed just off right over here. So we'll go back in the sheds. They do have this one. I don't know if I like it as much. So I'm probably not going to use that one. So what I like to use, and it kind of goes along with my pattern, so I like using these. I call these seed sheds. That way I can put little things into it. And we'll put one here. And I don't know if we're going to put one next to the shop. Let's put, can I get it fit in between these two? I can, but that don't look right. So what we'll do is we'll take and put a seed shed here. And then we're going to need one for our fertilizers. So I will put that one on this side. Goes right here. And so far we're looking pretty good. And go that route. Now, don't think there's much more else I need at this present time, but I do have extra space if I need to put some more things. Now we can put the roadways in and stuff like that. I got my bins, got my silage area to make it up. Later on I might take and go ahead and put I have this big open area right here. Let's see what I can put in there. Maybe I might put some decorations. We don't need anything for animals yet. We're not going to do that. So now we're going to our containers. I can put some containers in there to store some stuff, maybe. We got a fuel tank here that I am going to put right here at the shop. Put it right in there. So there's our fuel tank. Now, since we're putting things in there, we'll go to tools. I don't wash my tractors very often, so I don't know if I really want to put something in there to power wash them, but we might as well, just in case we get froggy about it. We'll go ahead and put it right here. So there's our power washer put in place. Now we'll take and put, we might need another building for equipment. I'm not sure here. We'll see. If I do, we can put something out here. Alright, so as far as that stuff goes, we should be good, all good there. We go ahead and start taking and putting, oh, gonna put in this little guy here. That's a lifesaver. You can buy pretty much anything out of that you need. And we'll put him right here. Just that'll get that multi-fruit buying station allow you to buy anything that is available on the map: seed, fertilizer, lime, and all that. Speaking of lime, that's something we didn't put in. We need to go into our factories, which is underneath production, and we'll go to our lime station, which is this guy right here, and we'll put him in so we can make some lime. Flip the map around a little bit, and we'll just put him right here, turn him around so I can get to everything, and boom, he can go there. So all that being said, I think we're ready to start putting the roads in, and probably be the last thing of landscaping that we have to do. And then the farm, we'll go buy farm equipment, and we'll start doing our farming and buying land. So I started off with a $12 million budget, and I'm down to 9.2 mil right now, which isn't a bad thing. So once we start buying farm equipment, though, it's gonna go bye-bye real quick. Like I said, this episode, we're not gonna add any animals in yet. So what I'm gonna do is go to the painting tool, and we're gonna go. That's animal mud, dirt, forest ground, gravel. I don't want gravel. I don't have concrete. I got asphalt right there. That's what I'm gonna have to use. So we'll take and make our square a little bigger. When I make roads, I do it in a circle, so we know that we want to come in off this road right here. So I think, you see my tracks earlier. So what we'll do now is we'll just go ahead and draw us in a roadway. Whoop. That's fine. Come down here. Doesn't have to be perfect by any means. Come up here to the house, and we'll connect all that like that. Smooth that out a little bit around there, and I'll put grass in there later. So now we'll fix this up a little bit. Like so. I'll make this look a little better. Boom. And it looks like I'm gonna have to, well, let me do it there. Let me shrink my circle down a little bit. See, this is why I turn my webcam off, because right here is where the webcam would be at right now. We'll leave that little patch right there, that'll be fine. Now, coming off this road here, we'll go ahead, make the circle a little bigger. Too big. And we'll just come right down this way. And we'll spin around to make sure everything looks kosher. Yeah, that looks good there, like that. Like so, right there. And I'm going to do another road that connects from this one to over here, because I'm going to do something kind of cool right there, what I kind of do on all my farms. So we got that put in. Like I said, now what I want to do is I'm going to get into my sculpting tool, and I want to make sure I can do it. I can run it up here on top of this hill edge. Yeah, we'll just do that. And if I want to change it later, I will. Make that bigger. I'll switch back over to the circle. And we'll come up on here, like so. And I'll take my little circle and fix that all here after a while. So now we know we got this area that's going to be coming down out of it. So we'll take and draw it out the best we can. Have it connecting right here. Like I said, I'll fix all these little jaggedness later. Come in here. Do that. I'm going to leave a little grass on that side there. And we'll do the same thing with this side. Of course, we got this connecting up here. So, boom. And then we'll come out. I want to make sure that we have enough to do that. And there's that little bit of grass patch that I said I was going to leave for decoration. And we'll just come in here and fill all this in with our road. Like so. So then we'll continue our road kind of down this way. Oh, looks like there's a hill there. And another one. And we'll bring that around here. Like so. And then we'll have this turn in to here. We'll have one going there. And then we'll have another one going here. And we'll have this coming out like so. And I'm going to go ahead and fill that all in right there. Then we'll go across here. And we'll fill all that in too. Why not? So there's all that. And of course we're going to need to come out from the setter side. And we spin around and get the back sides of these blinds. So what I'm going to do is fix that there. I'm going to bring it all the way like so. And come in there like that. And then we can bring out to these bends. There should be enough turnaround spot. And we'll come in like that. Spin her back around. Fix that a little bit. Just like so. And then we got this. So we'll fill all that in right there. And probably, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to square. Make that pretty big. And what I'm going to do now is bring it over kind of like that. Down and out a little bit. And we're going to fill all that in with asphalt. A little dumping station there, storage areas. Working out pretty good. And we'll come straight over, connect connect all that together. Let's do. I'm gonna go ahead and do side off like this, like so, and there's that. And you might as well just go ahead and connect the hair together, like so. And I'm going to eliminate that little grass strip there. So now what I'll do is I'll fix this a little bit, make it look more squared. There, that looks a little better. We'll get rid of the grass in there. Same thing here. I want to go like so. Boom. Just like that. And then I'm going to take and fix the road a little bit. It's kind of going up. Make it a little bigger. And I'll switch that back over to circle now. And there we go. So now, got all that farm area done up. We got to place into, let's make a circle drive out of our house. The back area, I'm gonna probably put grass back there. So, grass, there it is. So, shrink my circle down a little bit. Not too much. We'll just kind of do that. We'll get behind the house a little bit. That way we still have some grass. That way when my nephew comes over, he has a place to go outside and play if he wants. My niece, she can go out and swing in the trees. And my son and my daughter, they can go outside and do whatever they need to do. So here we go. Okay, so now we will do something kind of cool right here. I'm going to shrink my little circle down. And then what we're going to do, oh, it's grass, like the asphalt. And we will put a V. I'll have to touch it up, but and an H for bonehead. Boom. So we'll touch this up a little bit through here, like so. Some grass. That kind of good. And then we'll take and put grass line down through this, so. And this is just kind of a quick one. I'll come back in later and fix it up a little bit. So now I'm going to take and put fence in and lights, and then we'll switch back to live cam and buy tractors. So our decoration, our fencing, the type of fencing we're going to use here at Bonehead, I really like these a lot. So what we'll do is we'll start here, bring that up so like so. Boom, 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 that there, do that like so. Later on I'll come in and touch up the asphalt up a little bit. Right there. And we'll leave an opening there so we can get, if we need to. Get our vehicles in and out of there easier. We'll come up here, put that there. Tab out of that. Escape. And I'll put a little fence here. Just adding the fence, it gives so much better of a design, I think. Oh, connect them somehow. We'll leave that little opening so you can get in there and do some gardening if you need to. And then there's that. A nice little entryway fence. Now, with us having big equipment, if we're going to have any, we won't be able to get it through that fence. So what we're going to need to do now is we're going to need to connect a way to get out onto this road. So, what I'm going to do, I'm pretty sure, let's check out the landscape and flatten tool. It kind of goes down. So let's soften it a little bit through here. And then I'll put a road going out to that. So now we're back to painting, asphalt. And we'll just go like so. Out to there. I'll probably have to make it smaller. Oh, it won't let me. So, but that'll, I'm pretty sure, I don't own that, which is fine with me. We can just drive up into there for right now. So there it is. All we got left to do now is put some lights in, and then we'll go buy some, I like these lights here. They'll give us enough light to see what we're doing. Don't want it to shine in the house. Well, that's a two-way one. I don't want that one. I like the same as these right here. Yeah. We'll put one there facing this direction. We'll put another one here facing that direction. And another one here. Kind of like so. That should be pretty good. I'll put one here. And we'll put one right here. That should be good. Help us out at night. Alright, so now got all that done. And I'll come back later on and add some bushes in and stuff like that. Do some more landscaping. So now I guess we can turn the webcam back on here in a second. And we'll go ahead and we'll buy some farm equipment. Okay, so let me turn the webcam back on here real quick. And bing, there I am. I'm back. Now let's go and use one of my other favorite mods. We'll take the truck up. I'm stuck out in the field. I've been thinking all day, what kind of machinery should I buy for the new farm? I haven't really done much with Fendt yet. And just to warn you, you probably won't see me put any trees. I might though, I don't know. But I don't like trees. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hop out of the truck. We're going to come out here to this nice little grass patch here that I'll get to mow. I'm going to use shift, the left shift, left alt, and S. That's store deliveries. So I don't have to drive all the way across the map to get my stuff that I want to get. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pick out probably some tractors, planters, harvesters, all the stuff that we're going to need to get up and going, and then we'll add to later. I'm not going to fully load this farm up with everything that we need. Just everything to get started, I am going to load us up with. So we'll go to the store. First thing we're going to do is check to see if there's any sales on anything. And it looks like we got a planter that's on sale. Not a bad price on it, but it only does corn, soybeans, sunflowers, and that. I have another planter that'll probably just a little bit more than that I like to use. Got a John Deere head. That's not a bad price on that. There, let's see. 39 months. Yeah. Yeah, we might do that. I don't know if I want to do a John Deere on this farm. I did that on my last gameplay. So we'll come up here to tractors. I think what we're gonna go with. I haven't done a fence yet, or cloths. So, yeah, JCB, New Holland. I don't want to do New Holland. I got cases on my other farm. You know what? Let's just do. We'll do Fendt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this bad boy here. And switch it over to BKTs. Always use BKTs wheel setup. We're gonna go with wides or standards for right now. Engine set, we're gonna go the max. 517 horse with this bad boy. GPS, yes. A license plate, of course. We're gonna have license plates. We'll change it over to this one, and let's put them on the back. BONE HEAD. Bonehead. And we'll leave it that color. So boom, there it is. We got Bonehead license plate on the back of our tractor. So that'll be our first tractor that we buy. I will go ahead and buy another big tractor, which is the one sitting right next to it. I think that Fendt. Or do we have another one? I can't remember. Oh yeah, we got this one right here, the 1100. We'll go with the 1100. Go with USA. Engine setup, we're going to beef her out. Track setup, standard, 3 meters. 3 meters look kind of sharp on there. We'll do 3 meters, GPS, yes, and bonehead license plate in the back. There's that tractor. So now I'm going to get a medium-sized tractor just to do that. We don't have no livestock yet, so we aren't going to worry about small tractors. So we'll go in here to Fendt and get us a Fendt. Don't think I'm going to need doesn't look like we have too many choices in the mediums other than this bad boy. So we'll go with the 700. Same thing, we'll put BKTs on it because I like those tires. See that? I'm going to go ahead and put a loader attacher on there, a quickie. Max out the engine, GPS, yes. Buy. I do have one other tractor I'm going to buy. That way it'll give us 4 tractors. Probably won't use them all. I think it's in here. Yep, the Black Beauty. We're going to go ahead and buy the Black Beauty. Customize it. Put BKTs on it. And we'll leave the wheels there. Max her out. GPS. And we'll leave the rim. We're going to black the rims out. So there's our 4 tractors. They should be sitting there in the grass for us. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Go ahead and hop in here. We'll get them out of the way. I'll leave one tractor over here so we can haul the equipment over to the places. I do believe this is a big boy. I'm going to go ahead and open up all these doors here. Like I said, this is our tractor barn. This is where we'll keep tractors. And then we'll go ahead and park them. I wish you can just automatically have them pop in there. That'd be nice. I'll probably use the Black Beauty to put everything away. I don't like the style of these tractors. I don't know. We'll see. So now we got that put in there. Run over here real quick. I guess I could tab over to them. Like I said, we'll leave the Black Beauty out to put equipment away. Now, when we start going into the implement stuff, there is a couple of them that I always have. I make sure I have the mods downloaded for it. So, look at that. I'm driving a Fendt and got a Case International shirt on. Like I said, a bunch of boneheads around here. So we'll take and park this over here, and we will go into buying our implements and wagons and stuff. Oh, we need to buy a harvester first. So, wrong button. We'll go in to buy a harvester. And we're probably going to spend a lot of money on a harvester because I want something to last for a while. And Fendt has these Ideals, which I am going to go with this one here, which comes from the DJ Goham modded tools pack. I downloaded it from him. And we'll go ahead and customize it. Engine setup, 10T. And we'll put BKTs on if we can, which we can. And I'm going to go with joysticks. Excuse me. Let me get a drink here. So now we got joystick. We'll put GPS on and we'll buy. So now we'll go back into the screen here and we'll look at combinations. So here's the heads that you can get. Since it looks like that we're going to have some tight spaces, I might go with a case head for it. So what we're going to do here, we'll hit escape, and I'll drop down into this, and we'll go into the headers. Now I do have this case axle flow that has wheels on it, and it's a 45 footer, and it will work on that combine. So we will buy that. And then now we need to get a corn header. So we will go over here to this one. 9 meter, 10 meter, 12. I'm gonna go with that one for now. If I need to get something different, I will later on. Bye. Okay, so now we got our headers. We'll come out here, get in our combine, and we'll put our stuff away. And we'll put the corn head away first. Which one of these open barns that I have is one for my harvester. It will hold all the harvester. Whoop. Crash counter 15 today so far. Which will hook that up. And we'll drive over this way. And I'm going to put the corn header right here. Drop her down. There you go. And then we will go get a beam table and put it away. Like I said, this. Oh, there's a dip there. Oh, I ran over that. I crashed down. Good thing we won't be in this area too much right now. I can flatten it out later. Why aren't you hooking up to that? Alright, I'll try this again. I'm right there. I know this one hooks up to it. There it is. Where the hip went on that is really tough. I know some people don't like mixing stuff, but I like this. This is the only one I have that already has the automatic wheels on it. I don't want to buy a hauler. So now what we'll do, we'll park the combine and then we'll start in on buying equipment. So we'll park that there. And we'll go into our equipment. Now for trailers, we're going to hold off on the trailer. I'm going to buy something special. Come through here, we ain't going to do any of that stuff right now. Don't have to worry about grapes. We are going to buy a stone picker, which, come over here, we'll buy the XL. Of course, we're going to put BKTs on it. Wheel set, standard, yes. Decals, yes. Primary color, we are going to go gray. Secondary black. And wheels are black. just like so. I can adjust the capacity of this if I want, which will take her up to 25K. Maybe 100K. So buy that. Alright, so now we are going to go back out here. We don't need a mulcher, plow. Then we're going to buy the best plow. This mod here, I recommend everybody buy it, because realistically, you have, once you go get it, you can get either 6-meter or a 9-meter. I start off with a 6-meter and then I go in and customize it later on. Main color, go gray. Design color black, and we're going to leave it at 6 meters. So buy. That'll allow you to plow your fields, and you can use it to create fields, and it's a square, and it's so much easier to use. Plus you can use it on small tractors, and I will be putting out a video within the next week on showing you how that works. I'm not going to buy a cultivator right now. I'll go ahead and buy a cultivator right now. Let's see what we got in here for cultivators. That's 7584, and then that's a 12. I don't need. Never used that one before. I don't know if I can get. We'll see if we can get it in the shed. Buy. We'll set up standard. Yep, bone head. Okay, so buy it. So we got that. We got a cultivator. I'm not going to get disc harrow, power horse, subsoiler, spaders, seeders. Now, what I think about is, what am I going to be planting the most of when I come to buying a seeder? Seeders are nice because you can do fertilizer, but I got a mod installed that makes doing fertilizer so much better. I'm not going to buy a seeder at this point in time. If I do decide I need it for something else, I will, but I'm going to show you why. We're going to go into planters, and I'm going to scroll all the way to this mod I downloaded from Great Plains. It does everything that I'm going to plan on planting. It does grass, oilseed radish, the sugar beets, cotton, wheat, oats, barley, sunflowers, canola, sorghum. So everything we're pretty much going to be using, we can use this for. But it does not do fertilizer, which ain't a big deal. So we're going to purchase this. And I think I might be getting a little full out here. Let's see. And we'll go ahead and start putting some of this stuff away. There's a big divot right there. So, I've been the Black Beauty, and we'll go put some of the stuff away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up to our, and the other thing with this plow is you can put it on the front. And when you're creating fields, it works so much easier with GPS like that. We'll back up here. And it looks like we got about 15 minutes left of this stream. I'm only going to stream for 2 hours tonight. Got some other things I want to get done too on my farm. So we'll see where we're at here in about 10 minutes. I'll probably call her a day, and we'll go over what we done today. If you have came in and liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. If you don't like it, then let me know what I can do to improve. It does look like I had somebody come in the chat. I don't know when that was, but I can't read what it says. So Might have to translate it over where it converts it over into English. But thanks for coming in. Like I said, if you like what you see, hit the like button. If you want to follow me, go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you do subscribe to my channel, go ahead and hit that bell, and it'll let you know whenever I post anything. We'll open up all these doors. And see where we're at. Get stuff put away. Got all the doors open. We'll put the equipment away. So the first thing I'm going to put in will be our plow. So I'm going to disconnect from the rock picker, and we'll put the plow away for right now in the first slot, and then we'll put the rock picker in because that's what we'll use next. Oop, won't fit into the door, so we'll fold her up. Now as I start getting more equipment and stuff, I will put this probably in one of the little sheds that I have. Oh. Okay. There's that. Put away. There's that. For some reason my chat window isn't popping up tonight. That's alright. So if I don't answer any of your chats or anything else like that, I'm having a technical difficulty with my chat window, which I'll find out and get that fixed before the next time we stream. And we'll go ahead and put this away. Go grab something else. Trying to hurry right now because I kind of want to get as much in there as I possibly can tonight. I'll probably come in and finish it off camera. That way next stream we can go right into farming with this. I will be resetting our money down to what we normally would start off in new farmer mode, just so you know. So next stream we will be starting off with 100,000. Like I said, I'm not gonna totally fill this up right now, but we will see what we can get. And put away our planter here. And just so you know, I can't put the planter in them sheds. It's too long. Stakes out. So I'm going to put it right here in this bay. The other bay will be for a semi if I ever do decide to buy a semi. Which we probably will a little later on. We got a little bit of time. So we left off with our seeder. We need to buy a roller, which I'm going to go with this roller here. We're going to put BKTs on it. Wheel setup standard. Buy it. Okay, so done with that one. Scroll down. As far as our fertilizer spreaders, I have them on. We will be purchasing 2 of these. The Lizard XWM XL. This thing, you can spread the fertilizer and lime with these. So I'll buy 2 of them, one for fertilizer. Guys, I don't know, so I like the gray and black. Buy. And we'll buy another one. Okay, so now we got 2 of them bought. We will be doing some mowing, so we'll go ahead and buy a mower stuff right now. And I like this mower right here, so we will buy that. I'm not going to worry about tedders or windrows right now. A forage wagon, though, I will worry about. But this wagon I'm going to buy right now is going to be our grain wagon. We'll put BKTs on it. Standard wheel setup. We ain't going to put silage. Main color will be gray. Design color black. Rim color black. Bonehead. So we'll buy that. Now, our collection wagon that we are going to buy is down here. This is a mod from Papa Smurf modding. I've used this for a lot of things, and we're just going to leave it that color. We're going to put BKTs on it, and which we can't, so we'll go with the Trelleborgs. Extension, no extension. Pickup scent, we're going to have the windrows on it. And that's it. We'll buy that. So, and now, let's see, what else do we need? Probably should buy a baler. So, I am going to go with the Vicon Fast Bale. We'll put BKTs on it. Wheel set standard design Vicon foil cover is going to be black. Bonehead, so we'll buy that. Like I said, I'm not going to buy a tether or a windrower right now. No need for it. If I do mow any grass, I ain't going to be making hay right off the bat. If I have to, I'll just lease one. So we don't need bale loaders, bale wrappers. We already got a chainsaw. We don't need no forestry equipment yet. Animal transports. No, we don't need none of that. Don't need no silage. I'm not going to get it. So we pretty much got everything that we need to get here. So we'll go ahead and put this stuff away, and we will kind of start wrapping it up for the night. I do appreciate anybody that did come in. Like I said, this is our first stream. We are planning on doing more streams and more how-to videos. We might even do some Let's Plays here and there. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind. In the winter time, I have a lot of time on my hands during the day. But like I said, I'm trying to get some stuff done around the house, and so we will see. I don't mind the streaming. I really like to do it. It's kind of fun. Don't get much. I just sit here and talk to myself a lot though, but that's fine with me. And as long as people come in and watch it and they get some entertainment out of it, that's all I care about. Why isn't this stuff disattaching? There. I'm like hanging up on this tractor here. I don't know about this. Let's get another hydrate here. Gotta have some of this Mountain Dew Spartan. That stuff's good. So, well, I will probably think we're gonna call that a day. We'll recap here real quick. Let me switch over my screen to that. Oh, wrong one. Oh, there it is. So, basically, here at Bonehead, we just like having fun. We do some crazy things sometimes, hence the name Bonehead Inc. So, just if you like what we're doing, just let us know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will try answering anything I possibly can. Leave a comment below, and we'll get to her. I do only play on PC. I don't play on consoles, so so just kind of jump into our flight mode here, and we'll kind of look over our farm. So here's an aerial view of the farm, which if you ask me, I think it looks pretty decent. We got some little things to do here and there, but other than that, can't ask for much more. I will probably finish buying the equipment up that we need, getting it put away off camera. We'll buy our first fields, and for next stream we will probably go into just a basic let's play. I will like to say thanks for everybody for coming and checking out the video tonight, for leaving the likes. I really appreciate it. Like I said, this is my first time streaming on YouTube. I have done some streaming before on Facebook, but this is my actual first time on YouTube streaming tonight. So I appreciate anybody that comes and checks it out. Even if you come in and check it out for a couple minutes, please leave a like or leave a comment and let me know what I could do better or improve myself. With that being said, thanks, and until next time, keep on farming.